Nigerians. This is really shocking. Alleged drug trafficking. Tinubu forfeited $460,000 in US. APC admit to. Hey, Nigerians, una know say dis thing don dey, cause wahala here and there since all this while. They say Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was involved in drug trafficking. Some people say no, say nothing like that. But now, this one now they tell us say APC don't admit the fact that Bola Ahmed Tinubu was involved in drug trafficking. And you know the implication. If actually this is true, that means Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not fit to be Nigerian president, because there is no how Nigerians will have a once drug trafficker as a president. E no make sense now. You understand? How dem go dey look us outside there? Okay, you who was once a drug trafficker, how you go fit tell people when they do that kind thing say make dem no fit do am? You go fit really get mind do am when be say you yourself you dey involved in all those kind small bad things and all that. Anyway, guys, let's quickly hit the news and get the full details. But before then, if you're just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The All Progressive Congress (APC) has admitted its candidate and President-elect Bola Tinubu indeed forfeited the sum of $460,000 to the government of the United States of America, the US, in 1993 following drug trafficking allegation. It, however, a refuted claim that Tinubu was convicted by US as a result of the forfeiture. Recall the presidential candidate of Labour Party had challenged the declaration of Tinubu as president-elect and prayed the court to declare as the illegitimate winner of the newly contested February 25th poll. According to him, Tinubu's forfeiture of his funds to the U.S. government over drug trafficking allegation is an indication that the former Lagos State governor committed infractions that should disqualify him from running for an election in Nigeria. But reacting in processes, its fight to defend the candidate, APC maintained that Tinubu merely surrendered funds in 10 banks accounts that were opened in either its name or that of Compass, Finance and Investment and Co. He told the Presidential Election Petition Court, sitting at the Court of Appeal in Abuja, that funds in the said account, which were domiciled in 2 commercial banks, were subject to a civil forfeiture proceeding in case number 93C4483. The said decision is not against the second respondent, Tinubu, but against the funds in the various accounts opened in the name of Bola Tinubu with First Heritage Bank and Citibank N.A. The compromise terms that led to the forfeiture were preceded by express admission on record that the second respondent, Tinubu, did not admit the commission of any drug-related or illicit conduct of dishonesty or fraud that fits into any of the grants of the disqualification to contest for office of President of Nigeria at the 25th February 2023 general election, APC told the tribunal. It further argued that the said forfeiture Tinubu made to the US government, having lasted a period of 29 years, was no longer a valid grant to challenge his eligibility to contest the presidential election. So guys, what's your take on this? The All Progressive Congress (APC) has admitted its candidates. The President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu indeed forfeited the sum of 460,000 US dollars to the government of the United States of America, the US, in the 1993 following drug trafficking allegation. It, however, refuted claim that Tinubu was convicted by the US as a result of the forfeiture. Recall the presidential candidate of Labour Party had challenged the declaration of Tinubu as president-elect and prayed to court to declare as the legitimate winner of the newly contested 12 February 25th poll. According to him, Tinubu's forfeiture of his funds to the U.S. government over drug trafficking allegation is an indication that the former Lagos state governor committed infractions that should disqualify him from running for an election in Nigeria. But reacting in processes it filed to defend its candidate, APC maintained that Tinubu merely surrendered funds in third banks' accounts that were opened in either his name or that of Compass Finance and Investment Co. He told the Presidential Election Petition Court, sitting at the Court of Appeal in Abuja, that the funds in the said account, which were domiciled in two commercial banks, were subject to a civil forfeiture proceeding in case number 93C 4483. The said decision is not against the second respondent, Tinubu, but against the funds in the various accounts opened in the name of Bola Ahmed Tinubu with the First Heritage Bank and Citibank. Nigerians, now they hear the matter. So the compromise terms that led to the forfeiture were presided by express admission on record that the second respondent, Tinubu, did not admit the admission of any drug trafficking related or illicit conduct of dishonesty or fraud that fit into any of the group of disqualification to contest for office of President of Nigeria at the 25th February 2023 general election, APC told Tribunal. It further argued that the said forfeiture Tinubu made to the US government, having lasted for a period of 29 years, was no longer a valid grant to challenge his eligibility to contest the presidential election. So guys, you've all heard it now. What's your take on this? Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not. Thank you.